What is up, guys? So this week's video is gonna be part 2. So day what is it? Day 3 and 4 of my Disney and Universal trips. For day 3, we actually went to this place. Actually, it was a resort that was like really close to our resort. We walked there, and it was to Minnie's Beach Breakfast Beach Bash, something like that. It was so cute. We met so many cute characters, and we also had like this amazing buffet. I already told you guys the food was like so good, but this buffet was so freaking good. And my mom, it was her birthday, and they gave her a little pin, and you wear the pin the whole trip and you get special treatment. So she wore the pin, and they gave her a little cupcake. I thought it was a muffin because it was breakfast, but it wasn't. It was a cupcake. And she said it was really good, but we were so full, like she couldn't even finish it. And then we walked over to Epcot. So day 3 is mostly Epcot, and then the other resort. But in Epcot, we actually rode a few of the 4D and 3D rides, and soaring was like, I couldn't show you guys because they wouldn't let me film in there. I could only like film a little bit of the seating and stuff, but it was so amazing. It was like a 4D ride over the world, and you get to see everything and smell everything and feel the wind, and then the ride moves up and down, so it's like you're flying. It was so cool. And then we also did the Finding Nemo thing, and that one was really cute. It was kind of a 3D ride because there was sound and music, and you go on this little ride and it takes you around and you stay flat pretty much, but the stuff's on the wall and it's 3D and it's popping out. It's really cool. And then we also went around the world. So like the Mexico part, Morocco, Paris, there's a lot of places that I wanted to see we didn't get to see, but time is like huge because you want to spend as much time as you can walking around, but you don't want to get too tired, so you have to like give yourself some breaks. But we went around the world, and that was pretty cool too. You got to try different food, try different drinks. There was this one drink, it was like a cucumber watermelon slushy type thing, and they had an alcoholic, non-alcoholic as well, and the non-alcoholic one was so good. My mom liked that one more actually. But yeah, so that day that was full of walking, but it was so fun. It also rained quite a bit, so I know I already told you guys that most of the trip it rained, well, all of the trip it rained, but this day was pretty bad. We had to run from there all the way to our hotel, and by the time we got to our hotel, we were like, oh my gosh, we have dinner plans back in Epcot, like in the middle of Epcot, and it's raining, and the only way to get to Epcot is either by walking or taking the ferry. So we were like, what are we gonna do? So we tried to call and cancel, and the lady was like, I'm sorry, it has to be before the 24-hour mark. So we were like, okay. I told my mom I would just give her $20 so that she could like pay the cancellation fee, but she was like, no, let's try to make it. So we got all fancy and dolled up, and we walked because the ferry was going to take too long. We were complaining the entire time. It was honestly kind of funny because we were like, man, we don't even want to go. We didn't even like the menu. Like, we didn't think we would like the menu because we looked at it, but that was all that we did. We were like, we're not gonna like it, and our feet were wet, it was cold, it was raining, and we were cute. We dressed cute, and it was like, such a pain. But we got there, and the food was not that bad. It was not what I thought it was gonna be like, but it wasn't really my kind of food. I'm pretty picky, so yeah. And then let's see, afterwards, whenever we came out, we were like shocked because there was this beautiful fireworks show that we got to see. We caught the very end of it. Sorry, my hair is like really big today. But yes, so that was so cool, and I'm gonna try to show you guys now. Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday! Okay, so we're going on a soaring ride. Sorry, you can't see. We're on these little seats.
We're gonna fly, but we're indoors. So let's have this go. She's a little nervous, but we got this. Super darkness. You guys, it's a tea garden because it's a garden with tea herbs. What? I bet all of you are thinking I ain't eating healthy on this trip, but you girl, I got some hummus, like tomatoes, beer, that's for you, and some water, yes, I'm excited.
Nemo, I am not going to lose you again, do you hear me? Nemo! Nemo, where are you, son?
Look at our little hotel. It's called the Boardwalk Resort. As you can see, that's right. Super duper cute.
And day 4 of part 2, we went to the Universal Studios amusement parks, and there's 3, and we had the tickets to 2 because in Harry Potter World, or whatever you want to call it, there's a train that takes you from one park to the other, so you have to purchase both tickets because you can go to both parks within that park, so they want to make sure that you have the tickets. So we did that, and that day was crazy. The rain was so bad, but it was pretty fun still. We got to ride a bunch of rides, more like 4D rides, and I was kind of looking forward to roller coasters, but that's okay because we rode it in day 5, which I'll get to in the next video. But yeah, we did a lot of that stuff, and we also did Actually, that stuff was really, really, really cool. One of them I didn't get to film. Actually, a lot of them said no filming, so I didn't really get to record that much, but we did the Fast and Furious one. We did this one where you ride this thing in New York. You go through New York on this little thing, and it's so cool, and you guys know how much I love New York, so that was really, really cool. The Fast and Furious ride was so crazy. It was so cool. The people were like talking to us, and then they would have like actual characters from the movie on a TV talking to the person. So like they were talking to each other, they said their name and everything. I was kind of like, what? Like, you know, I wasn't gonna fall for it because I was pretty sure that it wasn't like actually them, but at the same time I was like, is it? I don't know. It was pretty funny. But we did that. We ate at this cute little Italian place, and yeah, that day was pretty good. We did a lot of walking that day as well. Harry Potter World was so cool. We found these wands that actually work. Well, some work and some don't. So the ones that work are a little more expensive, but the ones that work, you wave your wand a certain way and it does something within the world. So like there's a water fountain, it turns the water on. There's a building with lights that are off, it turns all the lights on. There was one where the statue was like, statue is at the top, like above someone of an umbrella, and if you wave your wand a certain way, the umbrella rains down, so whoever's under it gets wet. It was kind of funny and cool, and I really wanted one, but they're pretty expensive. It was like $53, I think, for the one that actually works. But we decided that day we were only going to do the first park that had Harry Potter, and the second one we would just walk through and go to the end. And we didn't look at the second park because we were like, well, we'll have day 2 to look at the second park and we'll be good. We only had 2 days in Universal. So this was day 1, and this day was actually really fun. And I'm pretty sure that, yeah, we didn't plan any like dinners or anything for those days in Disney World, just because we figured we'd spend most of our time there, which we did, and that was so fun. So for those of you that have seen Fast and Furious, we're about to ride the ride. Waiting to get in. Mama! Everyone is literally So that is it for part 2. I hope you guys enjoyed. I look forward to making the other 2 videos, so part 3, 4, and 5. 5 is just like an extra one with tips, so the other 2 parts I'll have like real footage from Disney World, and I'm gonna try to like include some footage for the 5th part. Sorry, I hope that doesn't bother you guys, my knuckles. Anyway, so that I look forward to finishing up for you guys, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. So don't forget to subscribe. I figured out it's like right down here. Also, there's a little bell right next to the button. If you click the bell, you get notifications from me every time that I post. So do that. Don't forget to look in the description box as well, because there will be some codes in there for you to use. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!